know, guys, everyone, it's something different today. I know we talk about a lot of physical
Mhm.
sports on Athletes Hub, but I thought we'll take a bit of a turn today and talk about esports. And esports is on the rise. It's been on the rise for a couple of years now, actually, to be fair. I know, Jamal, you've got quite a bit of experience when it comes to esports. You've got your own channel, which we'll get onto
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
bit. But I think, first of all, esports, do you know what? When we were
Mhm.
growing up, because me and Jamal go way back, we met in college. So,
Oh yeah,
things were a bit
yeah.
different at
Teenage
that time.
days. Yeah,
Yeah, teenager
yeah.
days, and things were a bit different when it came to gaming at that time. And I think for us,
Mhm.
growing up with esports, that was more like having your friends come over, picking a game. Maybe if you want to be competitive, have some money on the
Bit more
side, and
casual, isn't it? A
yeah, a
bit
bit
more
more
casual.
casual settings. Yeah. Whereas I think now esports is so big now that it's actually a profession now. There's actually tournaments, professional
Mhm.
tournaments that take place. There's massive companies out there. I mean, how would you sort of look at the rise of esports so far?
The rise of esports. Yeah, I'll say it was interesting. Like you said, when we was younger, it wasn't really much of a thing. It was more like just having your friends over, just more of a social a way of like socializing or bonding with your friends, like just for a laugh or whatever. But yeah, the rise of esports is interesting. Like it's the fact that it's a profession and people can make a living from it. It's like
Sounds crazy
kind
though,
of
isn't it? I mean,
kind of mind blowing. Like
hmm,
that it's gotten to that level. So
it's kind of exactly just so
yeah,
that people can actually make a living out of playing video games for make a lot of money out of it as well. And I think, like I touched on earlier, I think for us it was just a case of having fun with your friends. It was an
isn't it?
activity.
Isn't it? Yeah.
As you mentioned, it's a
Yeah.
social activity. It's again, if you want to be
Mhm.
competitive and bring a competition, we might put down maybe cheeky £10,
Money for
whatever,
goal, in
and
it,
then
yeah.
yeah,
Or some
the
FIFA
winner,
or something.
yeah, on FIFA or Call of Duty
Yeah.
or whatever we used to play at that time. But now it's actually got to a point now where people are paid to train and compete in tournaments, not just in the UK, but also around the world. I
Yeah.
mean, you've taken part in esports before, haven't you? You've been in some competitions,
Yeah, I've
right?
been to a few local tournaments for Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I've been to a few. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
in terms of the
it's been all
Street
right.
Fighter, I know Street Fighter's come out recently as well, and
Yeah.
I've never taken part in esports. I've seen it on television and I've
Oh
seen
yeah, yeah.
things, but what's it like? What's it like going into like a professional setting to play a video game? Is it
What's it like?
intense? Is there a lot of training involved in
Well, the
it?
ones I've been to is quite they're quite welcoming. Like people of any skill level can come. They're not really
Okay.
um like they won't be critical. Like they're welcoming. No matter how good you are. And yeah, the two I've been to one in Canary Wharf and one in Islington. And yeah, like when you go, you pay for your entry, which is about £15. Like £10 will go towards the prize pot for the winner, and then the £5 is for like you get a free you get like a free alcoholic drink or soft drink or whatever.
No,
So
okay.
vibe is more like it's not intense. It's like it's
Because it's a fun. It's
a
even
bit
though the
social.
competition.
Like they're welcoming and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. So after a while, it was my first time. Well, I've been twice. So the first time, like obviously, I wasn't used to it, but yeah, like you get comfortable. You get everyone's friendly. Yeah, most people are
Yeah.
welcoming. So yeah,
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, so I think in terms of maybe you've mentioned the ones you've been to being pretty local, whereas I think we've
yeah.
seen it now that it's become so massive now that you've got tournaments
Well, yeah,
again,
it's
not just
quite
in
worldwide.
London, but it's worldwide now. So, I mean,
Yeah.
would you? I mean, how did you get on those tournaments? Did you win tournaments or?
Um, I've won a few games in the tournament, but I didn't manage to yeah to get the top place to
Yeah,
win like the whole overall thing. But yeah, I was just like trying to get my feet wet and just see how it is to get used to going there. And yeah, hopefully next time I'll aim to win. But yeah, yeah,
yeah. Okay, so you want to take part in more tournaments going forward then?
yeah. So I've
Yeah,
just
yeah.
been working like on training and to be better prepared for the next events. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So when you say training, I
They're
know you've
weekly,
got.
but they are weekly. They happen weekly. Yeah, there's weekly ones, there's monthly ones, so they're abundant. Like there's so many, like so it's just like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's
I
good.
mean, I know you mentioned training, and we touched on it before, where it gets so intense. And again, these players are professionals, right? This is what they do for a
Oh
living.
yeah.
When you're in that tournament setting and you're with those people, do you ever feel like is it still fun to you, or is it serious now that it's a tournament, or how do you kind of like prepare for that?
Mm, is it? I would say the actual tournament. Sorry, I got something to say.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, Thomas. Yeah, the actual tournament itself, like when you're participating, is I would say it's serious. Like there's no time to like mess around. But like before you actually start, like you have time to maybe an hour to like practice with the people that you're going to be entering with, like just to
Okay.
it doesn't start straight away.
Oh,
So
right. I see. Okay.
you have that time to like settle in, and that's your time to have fun. But yeah, when the tournament starts, it's
It's game on. It's like
like
game
it's not a friendly, not like it's not friendly, but it's like it's a serious that
serious thing. Yeah.
comes that's part of it. Then maybe after you can go back to like a casual level, but yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay. Jamal, have you played like have you been involved in like physical sports like football or like just anything physical before?
Um, yeah, I'm sure we've played football before,
Yeah, years ago. Years ago.
definitely, but yeah, like what?
Because I was wondering what it takes. I
I
know you
mean,
mentioned preparation and you get time to
oh
prepare.
yeah,
When it comes to like football and physical sports, there's weekly training, there's a different type of
oh
preparation for
yeah.
it. Whereas I guess with esports, I'm not sure what goes into that. Is it more like when you say you're practicing, is it just
I would say like um you could practice with obviously when I go there, I've made a few friends like
okay?
who I can practice with like outside the tournament, like online on PS5 or whatever. We can practice together, for example. Or I've even got people that I play with that don't have even been to tournaments yet. So
Okay. So you're
that
kind of
they
like
want they
training them
aspire
now.
to go, but they just haven't taken that leap. But yeah, practice is just like yeah, you just put in a few hours or whatever, just as many as you want really, just to the more you practice, the better I guess you'll perform on the day. So
Yeah, you say that
yeah,
as
it's kind
well.
of like football. I guess it's kind of like football, just yeah,
Yeah, I think you say that as well.
practice.
The more you practice, the better you're going to become. But I think I've seen some of these tournaments and some of these players. I'd consider myself as a casual gamer, but there are a lot of
Oh,
players out there who are again they eat live by this. It's what they do, and they're just a
actually
completely
nuts.
different level. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Yeah,
so would
yeah,
you
finding the
consider like a
balance.
yeah? Would you
Oh,
consider like a career in esports in the future, or is it just fun to you at the moment?
mm, I'm trying. I'm trying, but obviously, when you got things to balance, like your personal life, whatever your responsibilities is, yeah, I would say I'm aspiring. I'm trying, just gonna try my hand at it,
Mm.
see how it goes. But yeah, if I could, yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully,
yeah. And
I'm
is
aiming for
it
that.
yeah? Is it just Street Fighter you've taken part in? Have you taken part in other tournaments with different games?
Mm, I would say just Street Fighter Six,
Yeah,
the one
nice.
that just came out. Obviously, I've watched Street Fighter Five. Like it's mostly fighting games that I've watched them on YouTube. Like I've seen how they work, but yeah, I'll say mostly those kind of games. But
Yeah. I mean, let's talk
Street
about
Fighter,
Street Fighter quickly, actually. Street Fighter 6, obviously, I'm sure a lot of our viewers would have heard of Street Fighter. I think a lot of gamers have. I was actually interested to see, like, firstly, what's your brief review on the game? Is it
oh, in the
worth
game,
the hype at the
it's
moment, or is it not? How would you describe? What's your review on
definitely worth the hype.
it?
It's definitely worth the hype. I feel like it takes a bit of patience, like to it's quite difficult. So like to get good, you might give up on it. Obviously, the more time you put in, the better you'll get. But I'll say compared to like other games, I'll say like Street Fighter is quite difficult to
To master?
get to a good level. Like some other people might want to give up if they're not patient enough or they get discouraged if they like go online and they lose. So yeah, I say it takes time but you'll get there if you keep practicing consistently. But yeah,
Yeah.
one
Okay.
of them
Cool. I
ones.
mean,
Yeah.
okay, nice. I've got a quick
I've
question
never
for you
really
as well.
been good at like FIFA. I've been alright at like Call of Duty, but say more Street Fighter is more my thing. More, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good
Okay.
at.
Cool. Nice. I've actually got a quick question for you. I know Street Fighter is
Oh
probably
yeah.
the more popular game at the moment. I was wondering, out of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken,
Second, yeah.
which one would you say is the best fighting game? I think I would go first. I would say
Mhm,
every game is a bit different because I feel like Street Fighter is more of a pick up and play. So I could play it. My mum could play it.
mhm.
Like, do you know what I mean? I think
Oh,
anyone
true, yeah.
could play it. Whereas I feel like,
Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
yeah, Mortal Kombat is a more of a skill based game. So I feel like you need to be a bit more skilled when you're playing Mortal Kombat. But
Mhm,
also when it comes to
mhm.
Tekken, I feel like Tekken is a very good balance in between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. So I was wondering, which one would you
Oh,
say is
yeah.
the best fighting game out of those three?
Mm, well, I grew up on Mortal Kombat, so growing up, I played that more. I never really had Street Fighter growing up. It was more Mortal Kombat. Then more my friends had Tekken. I didn't really play Street Fighter much growing up, to be honest. Only when I got like the PS3, I
Yeah.
got Street Fighter. But I would say the best. I think they're all sick. Like they're all really good. I think it's just like I guess it's like music. It's just like like some people might like garage
Mm.
um or rap or R&B or whatever. Like whatever your genre is, it's like it's your preference. So obviously my preference will be more biased. I'll say Street Fighter, but I put them all at the same level. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah. So
like
if you
I would
entered,
enjoy them all, but I have my preference.
yeah,
Like based on
okay,
like the characters, like all the character design, like everything, the music, the stages. So just I more gravitate towards Street Fighter, but I put them all in the same. Yeah, they're all really good, I'd say. But
okay,
yeah, I
nice.
have to say Street Fighter out of my preference, but yeah,
Yeah,
I rate them
okay,
all of them.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. So if you entered a tournament with Mortal Kombat, would you not be confident to win the tournament?
Mm, well, I mean, there's a new one coming out. Well, obviously, I haven't played that, but if I had like a week, I'd say yeah.
So
If you give
yeah,
me a
a
week,
week, yeah. That,
I
that,
feel
that's
like I
that's
would do some damage. Like I would be a decent amount of confidence. Like I'd be all right.
yeah. You do sound
Like,
confident, to be fair, and
yeah,
I've seen your YouTube channel as well. Your YouTube channel is really really good.
oh,
There's a lot of
appreciate that.
decent content
Yeah.
on there. So Jamal, tell
Oh,
us, it's
nice.
Rico. It's Rico, isn't it? Rico is what it's called.
Oh, Reiko. That's just like
Rico, yeah. So tell us a bit about
that's
your
like
channel,
my
Jamal.
name for. Oh, say that again.
So tell us a bit more about your YouTube channel, the content you
Oh,
produce
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. So I
stream.
stream. I decided to obviously I looked at all the platforms out there. There's Twitch, YouTube. There's a new one called Kick, but I just decided to try out the YouTube route. Um, yeah, so I stream. I've been streaming every week since like the game came out,
Okay.
and yeah, I've just been trying to keep it consistent. Um, yeah, I stream from my PS5, but gradually I'm trying to improve the quality of my videos and like the content that I make. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I've seen guys listen. I've seen Jamal's channel, and even though he's mentioned that it's a very new and upcoming channel, there's a lot of decent content on there. If you do love Street Fight, if you do love fighting games, definitely have a look and check it out. There's loads of good content on there. Again, he's consistently rolling these out. So I think every week. I know you're doing a series now. Aren't you? You're doing like a series at the moment on your
Oh
channel.
yeah, like Road to Master. There's like a rank. The top rank is called Master. It's
Yeah.
getting climbed from like silver, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, masters. Like where all the pros are at. So it's just called Road to Master. I'm slowly climbing up to that level.
Yeah.
I'm not too far off. I'm like getting there slowly, but
Yeah, I've seen the way you play. I mean, you use the classic controls, don't you? So I can see you tapping on your controller when you're playing. So
oh yeah, yeah. The classic controls, yeah, because I'm used to it.
mm,
I could have used the modern controls, which are a bit more assisted. It assists
yeah,
you with the special moves and the combos, but I just thought I'd give myself that challenge. And it's also what I'm used to. So yeah.
yeah. That makes sense. That makes
But
sense. But
people
then
get
again,
judged off using the modern controls, but
do you think
yeah,
that's fair though? I feel like if you're a new player, surely the classic controls are a bit more challenging compared to modern controls. So I think for
that
new
is true.
for a beginner, I feel like modern controls probably are the sensible move. But somebody
Yeah,
like
because
yourself
to be
who's
honest,
mastered
like
it, I think classic controls would probably be a bit more suitable for yourself.
yeah, plus like modern controls, I guess it helps in like you said, you said for people to pick up and play. Yeah, like if there was just classic controls, people might not want to play that. Oh, it's too hard. But then when the modern controls are there, it's like they might feel like they've got a chance to win, so it might bring more people to play. So it's like it's not such a bad idea in my eyes.
Yeah. I
And
mean, one thing I will say,
there's also dynamic controls, which is like AI assisted. I haven't tried it too much, but that's like a step up. It helps you even more.
yeah,
But I don't know, that might be for children, like as in,
yeah.
yeah, like I'm not
You know
sure
what?
about that. But
I've tried dynamic once, and I think, do you know what? There's no point because a computer does it all for you. The AI does all the damage for you.
okay, I
So
need to try it out. I need to
yeah. So I think
how it works. I need
modern
to
is
buy
a good
myself.
balance. Yeah, I think modern's a great
Yeah,
balance
yeah.
between the two. But listen, when I do play against you, I'll be using modern controls. I can't lie.
Oh yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen you playing again,
definitely.
guys. Like, check out his channel. Link will be in the
Yeah,
bio to
thanks.
Jamal's channel. His Twitter will be there as well, and his Instagram. You've got an Instagram page as well, haven't you? Your
That's just a personal one. That
that's the one. Okay, cool. So we'll
yeah,
include
I've just got
the
Twitter and YouTube
your
for
YouTube.
now.
Okay,
Yeah, I
great.
might
So
get
yeah,
around to Instagram in future. Yeah, yeah.
okay, fab. That sounds great. So guys, we'll put that in the link, put it in our bio as well. So do check out Jamal's channel. A lot of great content on there as always. Listen, Jamal, I've really enjoyed the chat today. Really enjoyed it. It's
Oh
been a
no,
good.
same. Thanks
No
for having
worries.
me. Yeah.
No worries at all. It's been a good. Again,
Hopefully we
it's
can
just something.
catch up again. Yeah,
Yeah,
in
yeah. I
future.
think when you get to pro
Oh
level,
yeah, yeah,
we're
definitely.
gonna when you win some money as well. Win some money. Send me
Oh
a
yeah,
bit of it
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Things change.
And then yeah, when you get rich, we'll
Yeah.
invite you on again, and then we can talk about your progress in the world of esports. But
That sounds
listen,
good, man.
yes, it's been a great chat, Stage. I really appreciate you coming on the channel and explaining to us. Like, again, something a bit different, but I feel like because it's on the rise now, I feel like we should definitely give it the attention that it deserves. And clearly, you're in the world of that, and you're doing really well. So look, thanks for coming on,
Thanks
and
a lot, man. Yeah, it was
so
nice chatting. Anyways, yeah.
yeah, 100%. And
Hopefully.
listen, wish you the best in your esports adventure.
Oh, thanks a lot.
No worries. So listen,
Thanks.
mate, it's been good to talk. Take care.
Well, you too.